The fans are disappointed. However, when they hear this match, they will not be. A special bonus match for the epic professional wrestling fans. The Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, no stranger to fans of independent wrestling.
That's right. UPW, Michinoku Pro as the Curry Man.
New Japan Pro Wrestling as
All
the
over,
Curry Man.
all over the place.
From the Windy City to the East Coast to Florida and right here in Southern California, Chris Daniels has literally done everything that there is to do in independent professional wrestling.
And no question, he is right up there with Michael Morris and Donovan Morgan as one of the top-notch talent, bar none, in California today.
But you know what, Rivera?
Would you agree with that?
In California, I would have to rate the members of Team Chismo so much higher than the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, myself included. While he is impressive in the ring, he does have a nice arsenal of moves. He is not half the wrestler that, say, a Lil Cholo is.
Are you serious? Are you talking sense right now or crap?
Some people,
Scrambled brain.
some people may call me a braggart, but they would be wrong. Most people would call me a truth-speaking man, and they would be right.
From Olympia, Washington,
Spanky, my arch enemy, my nemesis. Look at him, goofily walking,
Spanky look
strutting.
like he walked out of a Alice in Wonderland book.
Look at that hat, look at that jacket, and look at those ridiculous pants, Rivera. This is disgusting. This man dishonors professional wrestling in every way possible.
Funny clothes, funny wardrobe. There is no question that this trainee of the Shawn Michaels TWA Wrestling Academy in Texas is, along with Christopher Daniels, one of the top-notch, top-rated independent wrestlers in the United States, not just in California, the entire United States, chick. Spanky.
Rivera, I am surprised you do not choke on your lies. Spanky, arrogant as ever, playing to the crowd, giving a kiss to the ladies. Christopher Daniels does not know what to make of Spanky. He's jumping, jiving, flipping and flopping Rivera. A style unseen, similar to Drunken Monkey Kung Fu. It's a lockup.
Monkey, donkey, kung fu.
Spanky takes the arm, rings it out. Daniels contemplating his next maneuver. Front flip out, grabs the leg of Spanky. Excellent takedown.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Larry Rivera speculation from the Star is telling me that this match is going to be a classic scientific building, telling a story type of match.
Spanky bridging over with the hammerlock, an innovative maneuver. Bringing Daniels back up into the front face lock. Daniels reaching around into a hammerlock of his own. Spanky looking for a way out. A nice flip, twisting the arm, working the shoulders, the tendons of Christopher Daniels. Daniels back into a headlock. Spanky takes him in, shoots him off. Big shoulder tackle by Christopher Daniels.
You mentioned earlier that Christopher Daniels wrestled with a mask with a plate of food on his head. That's the Curry Man.
A ridiculous prospect. However, he does not disrespect Epic's ring with this Curry Man persona, Spanky, with a nice drop kick. It pains me to say it. And a beautiful flying head scissors by Spanky on Christopher Daniels. Daniels bails to the outside to collect his thoughts.
The fan very appreciative of the fact that they have two very excellent, talented, near superstar and the epic ring.
Keep in mind, Rivera, this was a bonus match, unannounced, completely, much to the fans' delight.
And as you can see, a ringside photographer from all over the world, Japan, Mexico,
And right here in Southern California.
Tuscaloosa.
And Walla Walla, Washington, which I believe is where Spanky is from. Daniels putting the boots to Spanky, intelligently cutting him off before he could enter the ring. A headbutt to the back of the head. Shots to the face. Spanky drops him down. Big arm drag. He probably picked that up while he was training with UPW right here in Southern California, Rivera.
That's right. Both of these talented wrestlers have spent some time in the UPW organization. That's your favorite, right? You like that play.
They have a nice setup there, Rivera. Spanky over the top. Coming up, victory roll. Could it be 1, 2, kick out? Another arm drag by Spanky, slowing down the pace. It appears, Rivera, that victory roll did not live up to its name for Spanky.
Tremendous action, nonetheless, that the fan here in the LA Theater are enjoying. Courtesy of Daniel and Spanky.
Daniels going for a shot. Spanky runs under. Arm drag takeover again. Another arm drag takeover. Working the arm. A very wise maneuver by Spanky. It's not something you would expect for someone with as limited mental faculties as himself. Daniels grabbing the hair. That terrible mess of hair ramming the shoulder into the stomach of Spanky. Shooting him pillar to post. Spanky shoots up. Grabs Daniels another head scissors. Daniels is in a world of trouble right here. Spanky, back elbow in the corner. Now shooting Daniels into the corner. Back elbow by Daniels. Daniels with a beautiful flying neck-breaking maneuver.
You know, we mentioned earlier that Spanky trained in Texas, San Antonio with Shawn Michaels, and the TWA. We know that area is very close to Mexico. So you can't deny that there is some elements of lucha libre in the style of Spanky.
Would you say, Rivera, that Spanky was trained by border-hopping Mexicans?
I would not say that.
How else would they get in America? Daniels.
In the back of a trunk.
Daniels keeping the pressure on Spanky's head, his neck, cranking that innovative headlock. Spanky not ready to give up yet. However, if he was smart, he would.
Look at that big John Tolo style knee drop.
Dropping the knee to the chest of Spanky. Whipping his head forward, going for a quick pinfall. Referee Adam Morantz says not quite. Daniels methodically taking apart Spanky. Beautiful back suplex by Daniels. Spanky landing on the back of his head. That could have serious ramifications later on in the match.
There is nothing like the classic belly-to-back suplex, perfected by Masa Saito later in the New Japan.
Daniels keeping on Spanky, not afraid to use some underhanded tactics. That I don't mind seeing in a match. Smashing Spanky's head into the corner, shooting him across. And Spanky reverses. Shot to the face. Another shot to the face. A big right hand. Shoots Daniels in. Textbook drop kick. A beautiful drop kick. You would not expect to see that out of a goof such as Spanky. Going for a back suplex of his own. Daniels blocks. Russian leg sweep by Spanky. Tremendous.
Shade of blood, Armstrong.
Spanky trying to keep up the pace. Daniels ducks his head. Gets a shot to the mush for a good measure. Brings up the knee. A big neck breaker on Spanky, turning the tides of this match, Rivera. Only a 2 count for Christopher Daniels. Rivera, this Spanky, he had a famous classmate in the TWA school.
Yes, that is the one and only American Dragon.
Did you know that American Dragon is half-brother to pop singer Beck?
I did not know that.
You can see it in their face, Rivera.
Some of the
Rivera, Christopher Daniels.
Facial characteristics.
Christopher Daniels quickly going for a crossface. Spanky gets the ropes. He does not relent, though, even though Spanky has the ropes. I like to see that, especially against Spanky.
Every time I see that American Dragon, though, too, he's got some kind of mark in the face.
He gets beat up a lot,
He gets beat
and
up
with
quite
good
a bit.
reason. If he were in the room right now, I would dare to say I would have my way with him. Daniels drops Spanky down with a reverse DDT. 2 count only.
What do you mean by that? Oye, brother, cuidado.
This American Dragon, I do not
Sit a couple of feet away from me, man.
I do not like the cut of his jib. That's a sailing term for you, Rivera.
Cut of the jib.
Daniels working the eyes intelligently, smartly. Of Spanky going for a pile driver. Spanky kicking the feet, grabs on, hook, back body drop onto Christopher Daniels. Spanky looks like he has his second win. Over the top, Daniels. Spanky walked right into Christopher Daniels' boot and DDT. Surprisingly, a 2 count. This match should have been over long ago. Spanky obviously feeling the effects within that DDT. Heading to the corner, probably to regroup whatever thoughts are going on in that discombobulated head of his, Rivera. Big shots to the face of Spanky.
You know, the long hair of a Spanky is something of a disadvantage. Look at the long hair of Christopher Daniels.
Spanky going up for that maneuver we saw earlier in the match. Daniels reverses it, and Spanky hits him with a big forearm. Christopher Daniels reverses the lariat attempt. Spanky flips over for the German suplex. Runs at him. Big leg lariat. Both men go down. Rivera, did you know that the Roman soldiers used to cut their hair short so that their enemies may not pull their head back and split their throat?
That's what I'm referring to right here in this ring.
Could Spanky be slitting his
But
own
you know
throat
what,
in this ring?
If Spanky has the many female fans that he has to keep happy. So it's like Samson and Goliath.
Some say he looks like Leonardo DiCaprio, Rivera. However, I disagree. Spanky comes back after blocking the corner attempt with a big forearm to the face of Christopher Daniels. An elbow driving it right into the temple. Daniels back up quickly. Spanky with another elbow. 2 more. Daniels pitches Spanky out. A wise maneuver. But what's this? Spanky comes back inside. Another head scissors, sending Christopher Daniels to the outside, Rivera.
The crowd here at the LA Theater immensely enjoying this match today.
Very appreciative of the display of technical excellence they're seeing in the ring. Spanky with a beautiful, please say it for me, Rivera, tope con hilo onto Christopher Daniels. Many commentators will say that the wrestler administering the move is also put at a disadvantage when they do spectacular dives like that. However, Rivera, as a wrestler myself, I say there is a great advantage you can gain. The element of surprise, driving your body down to the opponent and down to the floor. It can mean the match.
But it can also mean your neck. There are many luchadores in Mexico City that are paralyzed today from the neck down, for the fact that they are trying this crazy move diving out of the ring.
Spanky over the top from the suplex attempt. Great series of reversals. Big super kick. The likes of Shawn Michaels. But not enough. He did not execute it with the expertise of Shawn Michaels to put away the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Spanky going for a clothesline. Big STO by Christopher Daniels.
Tremendous impact as the back of Spanky's head hit direct contact with the mat.
That move, the Space Tornado Ogawa. Perhaps we could call it the STD. Space Tornado Daniels. I'm so witty, it hurts.
I'm in pain.
A Blue Thunder powerbomb by Christopher Daniels. This is it. Spanky somehow, miraculously, kicks out.
And Daniels cannot believe he thought he had it in the back.
He should have had it. Spanky using ill-gotten means to kick out of that. Uranage suplex, setting him down. Daniels going for his patented double jump moonsault. 1, 2, and 3, but he misses, Rivera. He committed to the move. He could not kick out. Spanky going up top. A giant frog splash. He misses as well. Daniels, being the veteran that he is, knew ahead of time that Spanky would try that, and he rolled out of the way very wisely.
Daniels missing that trademark maneuver has affected him.
Trading punches. forearms, elbows in the center of the ring, going for a lariat attempt. Reverses, goes for the DDT. Spanky with the boot. Sliced bread number 2. This could be it. Rivera 1, 2, 3. That is it.
I'm applauding.
How can you applaud?
I am
Spanky
clapping.
cheated. He pulled the hair, the beard, the facial hair of Christopher Daniels in order to execute that maneuver. He cheated to attain.
That mask that you are wearing, is proving to me that it's clouding your vision.
Rivera, I see as clearly as the day I was born. I see a man who has no respect for the professional wrestling industry. Spanky beating a veteran, Christopher Daniels.